Hey everyone, how are you doing today? I hope that you're having an absolutely wonderful day. It is time to update the deck of panning Project Pan. This is such a fun deck. Whoa, okay. This is such a fun project. It's based around a deck of cards. So each card represents a different prompt to help you choose something to work on. I have all the information about this project down in the description box. If you are confused about what this project is, I definitely encourage you to go check that out. Let's get right into this update. Oh, before I forget, I always say that, let's get into it, and then I forget to mention my tea of the day. I feel like I have had a lot of caffeine already today. Like I'm feeling actually kind of like jittery, like whoa. So I actually am drinking Tazo Refresh Mint Tea. I haven't had this tea in so long. I feel like this tea in my cupboard is pretty old, but this brings me back. I used to drink this tea all the time, and if you're looking for a good like spearmint type of minty tea, this is a good one. Okay, let's talk about the products that I have been working on. So I had rolled a random color generator, this beautiful purple. I'll put it up here. For that, I had rolled in this nail polish. I wanted to use it 5 times, and I have reached my goal on this one. I love this. This is from PS Cosmeceutical. I think it's one of those brands I got in like an Ipsy bag. Those aren't always my favorite formulas, but this one I enjoyed. I used it in my fingers and my toes, and I thought it was beautiful, especially for the fall. But that is rolling out. For the 9 of diamonds, that was a duo type product, and I have been working on my auric duo. I have the shade Defiance. My goal is 10 times. I'm currently at 6 times. I've only been using it a couple times a month, especially since I started panning eyeshadows again. So it's taking me a while to reach my goal on this one, but that's okay. I enjoy having it out on my vanity. I enjoy using it, so this is staying in. For the 4 of diamonds, which was any sort of pencil product, I had rolled in my Wet n Wild Simma Brown Now eye pencil eyeliner, and I had given myself a goal of 30 uses. I have reached my goal on this. This was not difficult. This is a product that I reached for anyway without having to put it in a project. I really like it. I like using a rich brown instead of a black. I feel like it's not quite so stark, and this works really well on the waterline or on the tight lining especially. It does not transfer for me, and it doesn't smudge, so it's really good. And I think it's under $1. Last time I looked it up at Walmart, I think it was something like 90 cents or something. Like, it's just amazing, and it's gigantic. It lasts forever. Love this thing. But anyway, it's rolling out of the project. For the Ace of Hearts, I had a graveyard product, which is something that I had worked on before and didn't finish, or something that's just kind of laying around in my stash. So I chose something that had been in a project before that I didn't finish, and that was this hand cream from Goldfaden MD. This is a hand cream with retinol in it. It's supposed to be like an anti-aging hand treatment. I didn't really feel like it did anything, but I did use it up. I'm really happy that this has gone out of my stash. It didn't like sting my hands or anything. It didn't make my hands peel like retinol can do to the face. I don't know. It seemed like a lotion to me. In any case, this is gone and will be rolling out of the project. Very exciting. And lastly, for the 2 of clubs, last time I had rolled in a body care product. Man, I cannot separate those 2 words today. I rolled in this pedicure little box. So this is the pumpkin spice pedi in a box from Vosh, New York. This has 2 different sets in it for doing pedicures. I have used up one of the sets, and it was a wonderful treat to myself. I'm really excited actually to use the other one. I got this in my FFF box, FabFitFun, and if you also did and haven't used it yet, I highly recommend it, guys. It's very nice. So with 3 of the products rolling out, that means I get to draw 3 new cards, which is very nerve-wracking. I just looked at the little game board, and there are several spots that I wouldn't care to get at this time. So I have not shuffled my cards yet. I'm gonna quick do that. My deck does have 1 Joker, which in my Jane Austen themed deck, the Joker is William Collins. You don't want to get a Joker in this project. It means that you have to work on something that you really do not want to work on. Okay, I feel like they are very well shuffled. I'm just going to draw off the top 3 cards. Here we go. The 10 of diamonds. The saying on this one is, I never wish to offend, but I am so foolishly shy that I often seem negligent when I'm only kept back by my natural awkwardness. We've had this card before. That is Edward Ferris from Sense and Sensibility. Next, we have the 2 of clubs, which says, I always deserve the best treatment because I never put up with any other. Oh, that's another one we've had before. And I believe that's Emma. One more. Eight of Spades. Facts or opinions which are to pass through the hands of so many, to be misconceived by folly in one and ignorance in another, can hardly have much truth left. And that quote was from Persuasion. Okay, let's look at the game board and see what these cards go for, or go with. So the 10 of Diamonds is something that is brand new. Oh gosh, okay. The 2 of Clubs is pop culture. That should be interesting. Okay, I'll see what I can find for that. And then the 8 of Spades, bronzer. Okay. You guys, I gotta be honest, bronzer is the product I was going to roll in if I rolled the Joker, because I don't ever work on bronzer just because I rarely wear it. So anyway, that'll be interesting. Let me go find something for these prompts. I will be right back. All right, so the products I'm rolling in. First of all, oh, that was my ring hitting the plastic. It's super loud. Okay, so for the 10 of Diamonds, something that is brand new. I just bought this, and I know I'm super late to the party. This is a ColourPop Super Shock Cheek. I have the shade Lunch Money. I was in Ulta, and Ulta is allowing swatching again. I was so very excited to be able to actually swatch to choose a shade, and this, I can see why so many people have this one. It is incredible. I swatched Flexitarian and I was like, wow, like it was super, super beaming, and I was honestly tempted. I was like, well, maybe if I just use a little bit, and I was like, no, I don't need that. I mean, I can acknowledge its absolute glorious beauty, but I decided to go with Lunch Money just because it was much more understated, but so, so pretty. So that's Lunch Money. Oh, it's such a pretty highlight. Look at that. I love that. But I haven't even used it on my face yet. It's brand new. So my goal for this brand new product, I'm going to give myself a goal of 15 uses on this guy. For the 2 of Clubs, pop culture, I really, really struggled. I went through my whole collection looking at shade names and things, and I ended up just going with this. I know you guys have seen it already on my channel, but this is the I Heart Revolution Cocoa Pebbles palette. I don't know if you can get more pop culture than Cocoa Pebbles. I actually just rolled this into my Shop My Stash, so I had this sitting out right in front of me, and I think my goal is going to be to use every shade at least one time. There's a lot of shades in here. Yeah, this is an 18 pan palette. So yeah, that will be my goal. Each shade at least one time. I'm actually wearing this palette today. Since it was in my Shop My Stash, I used the shade Rocks in my crease, just a little bit of the shade Rubble on the like middle part of my lid, and then the shade Rice tapped onto like the inner part of my lid, and I like it. I think it turned out pretty. So anyway, looking forward to using this. And then for the 8 of Spades, bronzer. So I have 2 bronzers, one that is more golden toned, one that is more cool toned. My golden toned one is much, much older than my cool toned one, so I decided to go with that one. So this is from Tarte. This is just a mini. This is the Park Avenue Princess bronzer. While it is warmer than my other bronzer, it's not a super warm bronzer, but it is very, very hard pressed in this little pan. That's kind of a heavy swatch of it there. So whenever I use my brush, I actually like how it looks because it puts a very slight wash of color onto my skin. I don't have to worry about using too much. You can see there is a little bit of a sheen in there. And I think I might go hitting pan in this goal. I don't know if I'll be able to do it by the end of the project. Is only a couple of months, and I know it's kind of laughable because it's so tiny. I think that's only 1 gram of product. Yeah, 1 gram. But it is so hard pressed in there, and I have been using it, honestly, not consistently, but I have been using it on and off for the past couple of years, I feel like. So there is usage, there is a little bit of a dip. Well, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, there's a tiny bit of a dip going on in this little pan. I would like to see pan in this. I think it would be very satisfying after all this time. So I'm gonna try to hit pan in this. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this update. Again, I hope that you're having an absolutely wonderful day. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.